From being a star kickboxer and a role model to the abusive beast in jail, accused of violating others' mental and physical integrity. He was a natural fighter with a killer instinct, who quickly became a force to be reckoned with in the world of kickboxing. We are talking about Rodney Glunder, the businessman, actor, mixed martial artist, and one of the most dangerous fighters ever. Have you ever seen any of his best fights? If not, you should look them up, as they are wild. He had a knockout punch that could end a fight in an instant. Glunder retired from fighting in 2011 and seemed to be living a happy and successful life. A sudden twist of fate brought this peaceful period to a halt. The court demanded 10 years for Rodney Glunder. What led to this jaw-dropping verdict? Would he be able to come out stronger? Before discussing the latest, let's take a glance at his life. Born with a thirst for victory, he was a phenom who quickly became a force to be reckoned with in the world of kickboxing. Rodney Glunder, a retired Dutch professional kickboxer, was born in Leiden, Netherlands, on March 1, 1975. He was a shy and quiet child, but always dreamt of doing big. Rodney started kickboxing at a young age and quickly showed promise. He was a natural fighter and always loved facing fierce opponents inside and outside the ring. Very soon, kickboxing became his life. Glunder began practicing martial arts at the age of 18 with Taekwondo and Kyokushin Kaikan. He won the European Full Contact Karate Championships in 1997. Rodney was known for his powerful kicks and his aggressive style. The furious fighter started competing in mixed martial arts in 1996 and is a sports veteran with nearly 50 fights. Did you know, Glunder has been knocked out only twice in professional kickboxing. In late 2014, he was knocked out by Mohamed Babkari with a knee to the body in a kickboxing bout at the Next Generation Warriors 5 Sports Center Hallenvaart, Netherlands. The second instance was a series of brutal punches at Too Hot to Handle Pride and Honor in 2006, which made him unconscious too. Do you remember who the guy was? It was the former UFC contender and Dutch fighter Gilbert Yvel. Glunder is the first person ever to defeat veterans Brian Doas and Mikko Rappanen, knocking them out technically. The furious fighter ruthlessly defeated his opponents. He looks spectacular and brutal in fighting. Have you seen his wild fighting style? Glunder fought his last career fight on April 20th, 2013, at the Rumble of the North second event. He defeated Janos Tiborsh by knockout in the first round and retired from contact sports shortly after. After retiring from fighting, Glunder had decided to pursue a career in professional wrestling again. He owned and coached several teams, including New Blood Wrestling in January 2004. Rodney was known for his charisma and ability to connect with fans throughout his career. Glunder became an actor and stuntman after his career as a martial artist. He was a body double of Samuel L. Jackson in the film The Hitman's Bodyguard, which was partly shot in Amsterdam. With all his fame and business, what could go wrong? The shocking news arrived on March 2022. Glunder was charged with rape by the Dutch authorities. With this, his life came crashing down. How did it happen? The case was brought to light in December 2020 when a woman filed a report with the Vice Squad. She had previously been in a relationship with the kickboxer. The woman shared how she had gone to Glunder's the previous day to collect a drilling machine. What happened there? When she entered his house, the kickboxer started yelling at her and saying, "I'll kill you." Later, he forced her to remove her clothes and hit her with a whip, leading to rape. Can you believe it? With this, 3 more victims shared their stories and reported the crime. What are the reports and details? Glunder used to contact all of the affected women at vulnerable moments in their lives. He initially came across as a friend and a confidant, and then a relationship developed. The encounters became increasingly extreme, with Glunder disregarding the other person's boundaries. To end the encounters as quickly as possible, the women let the famous kickboxer do as he wanted. What do you think about this? Some other allegations accuse him of transforming into some kind of beast. One victim of a kickboxer said, during sex, he changed from a stuffed bear into a demonic beast. Some others reported how they were forced to lick his urine off the floor after being anally raped. After this, Glunder is said to have said, "Put your clothes on, babe. This is what I do with your arrogant face." The trained MMA fighter has also been accused of strangling women during intercourse. Victims of kickboxer Rodney paint a picture of a compelling man who tolerated no contradiction. He did it while I said no. At least 6 women have filed a police report, and there are also several police notifications. Some decided not to press charges because they wanted to escape the situation. Rodney Glunder was convicted of raping 4 women, assaulting 3 women, and attempting to murder one of them. The abusive behavior surprised many, as Glunder had not been previously linked to any criminal activity. What made him indulge in these violent acts? And what would be his punishment? 10 years for Rodney Glunder? The prosecutor demanded on March 11, 2022. The court decided 5 years on March 25th as punishment for a series of violent rapes, assaults, and attempted manslaughter. What does this mean for his life? What does his lawyer say, and is there any solid evidence against him? We will keep you updated with the proceedings and the latest in this case. Just hit this channel's like and subscribe buttons at your pace. Keep watching as we are going to reveal it. The retired Dutch kickboxer was examined 3 times in the context of his criminal case. Despite being described as a self-centered and controlling man who enjoys being in charge, Glunder was not diagnosed with any disorder. Do you know what he said in his defense during the court hearing? He admitted that he had relationships with the women. The kickboxer said he never thought of crossing boundaries, as the women used to enjoy intercourse without any pain or fear. Neither had they cried during sex and asked to stop. Public prosecutor Hedy Hoekstra stated that G is a two-faced man who has left a trail of destruction in the lives of his victims. They were forced to undergo brutal sexual acts and have been terrified. The officer confessed to having delayed requesting TBS for a long time. Public Prosecution Service claims that Glunder can show his best side so that he may soon be released from his TBS. Following this, the prosecution eventually asked for a prison sentence of 10 years unconditionally. You should be removed from society for a long time. Researchers have expressed concern about the stability of his future relationships. His fame and kickboxing career could be a strong argument for his release. During the hearing in December, his lawyer Bob Tishcott asked the court to suspend his detention under certain conditions, but it got refused. The victims are terrified, said Public Prosecutor Hedy Hoekstra, afraid that he could be released on any pro format. They also claimed that Glunder had contacted a victim to ask whether another victim wanted to withdraw her report. The court decided to keep him detained to protect others from him. People loved him as a martial artist, actor, and stuntman. The case has sent shivers down the spine to all who have loved him as an artist, businessman, and human. He is suffering results from violating other humans' mental and physical integrity. Rodney Glunder is serving his sentence now. The famous kickboxer has a long road ahead, but is determined to turn his life around. I'm on the inside track with this case and will let you know what happens next. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. Glunder is Dutch for a big smile. Will he ever live up to his name again? Please let us know what you think in the comments below and subscribe for more amazing stories like this one. Until next time.